From having no confidence in myself to massive level ups every single day. Years for the shit to be mastered and get it going for myself. I'm going to tell you guys how I did it for myself and how you can start doing it for yourself today. So I was the kid, I grew up suburbs area. Okay, so I didn't come from a very rich background and I didn't come from a very poor background. I came from suburbs area, middle class. We had money, but for me personally, everything was for me. Like, I had to take responsibility. Nothing handed out. I always had to go get mine. Everything was earned. It was never like, oh, yeah, oh, get this and then you get mad money. No, like, it doesn't fucking work like that for my shit specifically. So a lot of you rich Birkenstock motherfucker looking asses get everything just handed to you, just handout after fucking handout, and you're soft as fuck, and then you got no confidence. So with me, it was a little bit different though. My lower of confidence came from me guilty fucking pleasure upon guilty pleasure every fucking day. So with me, it was porn. I developed a very bad porn addiction, and I grew up very shy and timid as well. So I would run to porn when I had a problem going on, when I felt lonely, I felt depressed, I felt anxious, and that's another big thing with me too. I used to have a ton of anxiety. So anxiety and the depression are linked with each other. So I would get massive highs of anxiety and then get hit with massive lows of depression. And this made me feel anxious all the fucking time. I wouldn't want to talk to other people. I'd be very antisocial. But there was also that other side of me where I was super extroverted. So my confidence was all over the place. It was very low for most of the time. And it really fucked me up. I remember I would have to present in front of the class for a school project. And I could never get the words literally out of my mouth. It'd be so bad. My voice would get mad raspy. And I would start shaking. My hands would be like this, all the fuck, like bad. And, or if I had to hold a piece of paper, it'd be shaking. And I would get really red in the face, very embarrassed, very quickly. And it made me just feel not confident in myself off of those experiences. And it would happen time and time again. And I would be so nervous. I remember tapping my feet when my teacher would call on me to be like, okay, yo, Nick, it's time to go. Here's your turn. And then I'm like, I always did it, but like, it would never come out the way that I wanted. I always had high expectations, and this fucked me up for years. And then my porn addiction just fucked me up even more, because that's what I went to because of the low confidence I had in myself, because of these presentations, and especially with women, because I always thought with women in high school that they didn't like me, and because I looked a certain way, I had a big nose, I thought all these insecurities, all these things, like, this is why they don't like me, XYZ. It was like so hard to even talk to a girl. Again, I would get that very raspy voice and shaking all over the place. Everything out of control, non-alignment. And for years and years, it just wasn't going in my favor. And as of today, it's the total fucking opposite. Now I got chicks coming up to me. I got everybody just coming up to me. I don't say shit anymore. I don't try and go talk to anybody. They just come up to me now. It's my magnetism. It's how much self-work I've been putting into myself. So this is what you got to do. You have to stack the wins of everything, literally just macros and working out as a sort. Focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that like just wins for yourself. Daily wins for yourself that you can just stack over and over and over again. So stack your money, right? Get a job. If you don't, get a job, start making money, get money, stack it. Be like, okay, first month I made, I don't know, like $1,000. And then second month, okay, now we're at 2K. And then third month, okay, 3K. And then fourth month, boom, 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 boom. That's confidence right there. Because if you're getting income, it's a external factor that's coming from the work that you're putting in. So the money's just a byproduct of you putting in the work of the business or whatever, 9 to 5, whatever. So that's building confidence. Now, work on your physique, or do the opposite actually. Work on your physique first and work with the money at the same time. Do them at the same time, but it's always fitness, then finances, then females. So you got money coming in, you're working on yourself, right? So you're stacking your wins of fitness, right? So you're getting leaner, doing that every single day, getting your macros in check. You're getting your macros precise as fuck every single day. You're not missing when it comes to that. You're hitting 1,900, 2,000 calories every single day. You're hitting the protein goal every single day. These little things are going to stack up, and it's going to build more confidence in yourself. So the more that you do this, the more wins that you have under your belt, the easier it is to have more self-worth in yourself. Because this is exactly what I did, because I had no fucking confidence whatsoever from my years in high school. So I learned all these things after high school. So me growing up, it was so shit. Just addictions on addictions, everything just going downhill. And I always wondered why no one wanted to be around me. Nobody wanted to hang around me. It was my mindset. It was how I was reacting to things, to who I was as a man, the things that I was thinking that weren't even there, the insecurities. So when you focus just on the wins, it's a whole different perspective of how you're doing everything on a daily basis. So looking at, okay, I hit my macros every single day. I hit my workouts hard. I'm getting leaner week by week. The weight is just dropping week by week when I step on that scale every Friday. Boom. These are little wins that you're keeping under your belt, and it's building more self-worth in yourself. And then what happens is, the more that you do this, the more it gets shown on the external surface. So then people start to see, holy fuck, look what Jimmy did in 6 months. Now he's ripped as fuck. He's got 30 pounds of muscle on top of that. And look how he looks now compared to 6 months ago. They're like, what the fuck? They're going to be drawn to you when this happens. So those are massive level ups that you can have in your life. But it requires a lot of work and sacrifice. The fucking problem out here is that nobody wants to do the sacrifice to create the paradise for themselves. They don't want to do the work it takes to actually get there. They don't want to do what is required, and they just want to remain the same. So it's either you're going to do the work, shut the fuck up, and put the work in every single day and keep stacking the wins and keep building that confidence, or you're going to remain the same and keep being that loser that you have been. Those are the only two options. Because if you're thinking in a certain way as well, because you're not focusing on the things that are winning in your life, then you're selfish as fuck. You have to look at the blessings and the gratitude that you have with everything that you're doing. So if you love life, it's going to represent in other areas of life. So if you love getting up at the same time every single day, another one is like that, early morning wake up. So if you're grateful to wake up every single day at that, for me it's 4:45 every single day, then you're going to see life in a whole different perspective. Your confidence is just going to raise, your vibration is going to raise, your energy is just going to raise, and then you see that this shit is so easy for yourself, and you have so much more confidence to rule the day, and then you can build upon that. So it's just stacking wins on stacking wins through personal development. So what you can do is focus on what you can control, which is you, not external forces and factors out there that you can't control, because you will stay the same and have low confidence forever if you focus on the things that you can't control. Focus on what you can control, and that is self. Master self and see how much confidence you build over a period of time. It takes time. It doesn't all flip in one day. Master self, make sure you're tapped into your mindset and always working on that mindset to get better and better and keep it just tight. Build that main engine, and then you can fine tune everything else as you build that, as that main engine is already built.